Only a few months left to get yourself a real ID or enhanced driver's license. So good idea. Get it done now and don't be scrambling at the last minute. Joining us now, State Commissioner Mark Schroeder to talk a little bit more about these. Commissioner, thanks so much for spending time with us. Appreciate it.
Jeff, thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it very, very much.
All right, let's start very simple. What is a real ID and why would I need one?
Yeah, so let's just start quickly with the TSA. That's the Transportation Security Act. And so it was established, right after 9/11, when the terrorist attack against our country. And so now you have to be Real ID compliant by May 7th, 2025. And so you're right. At the outset, you made it pretty clear. There's a countdown going on now, brother. There's 97 days, 7 hours and 30 minutes to go, Syracuse. So you want to be able to get into a DMV. That is required. This is a federal requirement. Many Central New Yorkers are doing their DMV transactions online, and we would encourage that. But in this particular case, we would ask everybody in Central New York and Syracuse to go into your DMV office and to make sure you are Real ID compliant. The way to do that is to get a Real ID, or you can get what is called an enhanced driver's license. Both will give you the ability to visit grandma in Fort Lauderdale, after May 7th. The enhanced driver's license, though, is interesting because if you're from Syracuse and drive to Buffalo and then you want to go to Toronto, you can use your enhanced driver's license to drive over the Peace Bridge. And so that's a great advantage, and many New Yorkers are doing that.
So Real ID, basically air travel, even within the United States. So you still need a passport to do it internationally, but Real ID gets you that travel within the U.S. The enhanced takes it up another level with some places of entry, like Canada would be the most obvious one for us.
That's exactly right. But the most important thing right now is that we want to stress to New Yorkers to look at your license. So my friends in Syracuse and Central New York, pull out your license. And if you do not have a flag or a star on your license, that means you are not Real ID compliant. Now, if you have a passport would work if you wanted to fly domestically and you don't have a Real ID or an enhanced driver's license. A passport works. But at this moment in time, we wanted to urge all Central New Yorkers to go in the DMV office, or some of the county clerks who are DMV agents in the Central New York area, go in and see them, and they know what to do. But before you go in terms of time management, I would say go on the DMV website. We have a robust website, and we have a document guide. It will guide you step by step to what you need to bring in. Again, these are federal requirements. We have pre-screening options so that if you want to upload and download with the DMV, we can do that to make sure that you have the proper documents, because we are most interested in one and done. We do not want you to have to come back into a DMV office multiple times. We want you to do it one time, feel satisfied, and get your Real ID.
Commissioner, quick, I want to get this one in. I got about a minute left. You're giving your budget testimony next week. What stands out to you about the governor's State of the State?
Yeah, well, I was at the State of the State, and I was also with her in a cabinet meeting after she presented her budget. And she is fighting for New York families. She is making that very, very clear. Probably the main word in the budget this year is that she's presented is affordability, the affordability agenda. She has earmarked $5 billion, and she wants that back in the pockets of New Yorkers, which includes also child tax credits. But she's also very, very big on protecting kids on social media. She also has put in the budget what she calls cell phone restrictions, but she's giving schools the opportunity to customize it so that it works. But this governor also has always been talking about and putting initiatives out on mental health and also public safety. So these are the types of things that are most important that the commissioners will be talking to the New York State Legislature when we have our budget hearings, which started a few days ago. Mine is next week.
Commissioner, I really appreciate your time, and everybody go out and get that Real ID or enhanced license. Appreciate your time, Commissioner.
Jeff, thank you so much for the opportunity.